Okay, so I'm not starting to stream yet, but I'm currently playing Switch right now, waiting for viewers to come in. But you know, uh, if you guys want to ask any questions while I wait, feel free to. I'll be sure to talk. Currently, like I said, I'm playing Switch. I'm playing the new Dempaman. If anyone's ever heard of that, for the one for the Nintendo Direct. I've been a huge fan of the Dempaman games from the 3DS eShop. It's a shame that they can't really be played legally anymore. But it's nice to see that a new one hit the Switch, and I'm playing that right now. It's so far it's Dempaman. It's really good. It's a really fun RPG, and I'd highly recommend it. It's also free to play, so that makes it more accessible. Like I've been waiting and waiting for new Dempaman stuff, and I'm so glad that it's here. Like that's just awesome. Like it's so good that the game came back. And as usual, the music still is it's all bangers, really. Anyway, if anyone wants to put any questions or whatever in the chat, I know that the view count says 00, but I'm just praying on the off chance that it is wrong. Anyway, I'd like to present something related to the game that we're going to be playing. This is the original concept art, and I just always the original concept art for the character designs of Day of the Tentacle. I always thought it was very funny. Like damn it, I tried to drag it into OBS from Google, but clearly it's not gonna work. Anyway, the three main characters of the game. Uh, what always struck me as odd is for some reason the character designers designed Bernard to be dummy thick, and it's why? Like, why was he supposed to look like that? That doesn't make any sense. I just always thought it was hilarious. Anyway, so I'm just still waiting for more viewers, but yeah. So if anyone and if there are viewers coming up and they want to ask questions, that would be great because I'll be there to answer them. And maybe if they have any game requests or whatever, I always like a good game request. The one thing I don't like about the one thing I don't like about the new Denverman is that it's online only, meaning that it definitely won't last forever, and that's kind of a huge issue. Hopefully by they'll probably address it. Maybe if the servers ever go down, they might provide a patch or whatever to make it so that the game's playable offline, and that would be good if they did. But in the meantime, I guess I might as well just enjoy it while it's still around. That's like the main thing you want to do with like a game of this caliber. One thing I remember for the original Denpa games is if you just kept going left and right and left and right on like out of a room and all. Eventually, like any enemies could sometimes just despawn. It's just kind of like funny to think about. But anyway, you know that one meme from Ratatouille where it's like food critic eating the ratatouille and like basically having a flashback to the past, like his childhood and all, and like that's basically me with the new Denpa. Like when I first played the 3DS games. Oh my god, I just saw an enemy from like an old enemy from like the games, the 3DS game. This I think it was the second one. It was like a that pig thief thing, the pig rabbit hybrid thief. Yeah, there they are. One thing I remember from the Denpa uh 2 was like this one area where it's like a feeding ground thing where like different enemies would appear depending on like the food that you dropped by for them. Another thing I don't like is like the microtransactions, but then again it is free to play and apparently it is ported from like Japanese only Denpa mobile game. But it fits the platform like very well. The Switch platform, so like I can't really complain about that. It still feels like a Denpa game, so that's fine in my book. Anyway, bit of a introduction to the game we're playing. The game we're playing is Day of the Tentacle, and I feel like it would be important to mention that unlike the other games I've been playing, I'm not going to be using Scum VM for this because I already like have in my library the Steam remaster. Of course, we're not going to play with the remastered graphics because the remastered graphics look like a cheap Flash thing. It just looks weird. Oh my god, an overworld. Oh, nope, there are too many high-leveled enemies. I'm so glad I didn't run into one, otherwise my entire team would have been wiped. But anyway, like I was saying, the game is like, the more well-known sequel to the um uh first LucasArts point and click game to use the Scum engine, Maniac Mansion, and Scum stands for I think it was like uh it was like script creation utility for Maniac Mansion. I remember the acronym. I just had to search it up just to be sure. So, like, it was basically the pioneer of point-and-click games. And, yeah. So, you know, yeah, let's just get started with the game. Right, I'm gonna pull it up. And then I'm gonna put it on the screen. And then I'm just gonna position this. Right, so we got classic art on, so we don't have to look at the weird looking remaster. No, I don't want to enable developers commentary.
I'm thirsty.
I don't think you should drink that.
Hello, Pillball Jr., welcome to the stream. Please don't
It
spam
looks bad
emojis
for you.
and words this time, please.
Nonsense. It makes me feel great. Smarter. More aggressive. I feel like I could.
This part is pretty humorous to me, like, this drawn out, like, you know, transformation sequence, and what comes from it.
Like I could.
He gets arms. That's what he gets. Arms.
Take on the world.
But yeah, this is basically a sequel to Maniac Mansion.
Look, Hoagie, it's a
Though,
hamster.
seems like the only
Just
returning
what I need for
characters are the
dissection
Tentacles,
lab tomorrow.
I
the
think I need that for the
professor
band.
guy.
You know, like we could bite its head off or whatever.
and, of course, Bernard,
Hands off that
who was
hamster.
one of the playable characters.
Friend of yours, Bernard?
He belongs to Weird Ed Edison, and it looks like he's brought us a note. It's from my old friend, Green Tentacle. He says that Purple Tentacle's mutated into an insane genius, and Dr. Fred's going to kill them both. I thought I was free of Dr. Fred and those crazy Edisons forever. But now I know that I must go back to the mansion.
The voice acting in this is weird, but, like, in, like, a funny way. I'm feeling mischievous. That doesn't sound good. I feel threatened. I should probably move, like, you know, the, window down, but, like, I don't know, it's fine.
Okay, we'll spread out commando style. Laverne, you go secure the area behind those double doors. Hoagie, you take care of upstairs reconnaissance. I'll maintain Command HQ here, in the lobby.
What are we looking for?
We've got to find where
So like
Dr.
my
Fred is
younger
holding
brother
the
has this
tentacles.
joke where like,
This
you
better
know,
not take too
since he
long.
like, you know,
I've
decide
got an
he's got
anatomy
like, you know,
final tomorrow.
hang on, let me turn down the game
Well, I've
audio.
got a show to set up later tonight. If I'm late, I don't get to test the drums.
If I know Dr. Fred, he's got the tentacles tied up in his secret lab. Question is, where's his secret lab?
Basically we have this joke where it's like, my brother and I have this joke. He's a retro game enthusiast like me. He played the original Maniac Mansion on a real Commodore 64.
It's stuck to the floor. It's stuck to...
Basically he has this joke where, like, you know, Bernard at the beginning, since, like, you know, the original game, the first game is called Maniac Mansion, he had this joke where, like, you know, he would just make he thought he would make, like, the worst title drop ever, saying, we have to go back to the Maniac Mansion, and, like, you know, it's, like, just... so it would have been so corny that it would just be like, you know, so bad it's good. Chuck the Plant.
A horticultural horror.
But yeah,
I don't have anyone to call.
since this is LucasArts, you can see, like, you know, Darth Vader here.
Wow, it's from my favorite movie.
An advertisement. Boo Boo Be Gone. Guns? This is a family-friendly stream, you asshole. I'm just
Hoagie's
joking.
got that part of
You're
the
not an
house.
asshole. I don't insult the viewers. Blood? Alright, that's... I'm looking at the chat that hasn't showed up on the screen. Blood? That's too far, bro.
I'm not leaving this motel until I find those tentacles.
Eating? Okay, that's it. But one more strike and I'll have to ban you. I'm not gonna ban you, don't worry. I'm just joking around.
I'd rather not. It won't budge. It won't budge. There's something funny about that clock. I'd rather not. Aha! A secret passage. This is all too easy.
And just like that, Bernard got permanent whiplash. He is now paralyzed from the neck down.
Laverne, how'd you get upstairs?
Am I upstairs? I got lost.
Seen any tentacles?
What's a tentacle?
Oh, just something I whipped up in my spare time. Made good pets, actually.
He doesn't care that there's
Till
two
one of them
random
tried to
people in his
take over the
mansion.
world,
His maniac
and
mansion.
tied the little buggers up in the basement.
Good thing you told us that.
Yeah, Bernard wanted us to set them free.
Thank God you weren't that stupid. Did you say Bernard?
Okay, you're free to go.
Thanks, Bernard.
Yes, thank you, naive human. Now I can finish taking over the world.
Bernard, did you not read the note saying that he turned into a crazy psychopath?
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. He's incredibly evil, isn't he?
I'll try to talk him out of it.
Well, what possible harm could one insane mutant tentacle do?
Leaping lab rats!
Dr. Fred.
What have you done this time, you meddling milk toast? Now Purple Tentacle is free to use his evil mutant power.
Hey, no violence, no punching.
And enslave all humanity.
Whoops.
Our only hope now is to turn off my sludge-o-magic machine and prevent the toxic mutagen from entering the river.
Isn't it a little late for that, Doctor?
Of course, that's why I'll have to do it. Yesterday, to the time machine.
This is all your fault, Bernard.
Behold, children, the Chronogon.
Doc, can't you just send Bernard?
You ate an ant because you thought it was a watermelon. I don't know, they look more similar to apples.
Have any people ever been hurt in this thing?
Of course not. This is the first time I've ever tried it on people.
I love the face of oh crap they have.
Well, I'll be.
Bernard, float over here so I can punch you.
This must be that Woodstock place Mom and Dad are always talking about.
You ate a mouse because you're crazy,
What
clearly.
do you all mean?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Die. Die.
We
I
may
see
not
that,
live to see us
Purple
return.
Tentacle has played a bit
I'm
of
sure
Shadow the
Dr.
Hedgehog.
Fred wouldn't have done this if it weren't safe.
After all, he is a doctor.
He's also a crazy ass.
I can't believe it. And they said imitation diamond wasn't good enough. Uh-oh.
I love the premise of this game. Like, 3 people set in time. One in the present, one in the past, one in the future. Good thing nobody used the toilet.
Cheap mail order jewels.
What happened to Hoagie and Laverne?
I love how, like, you know, there's a,
A real diamond.
question marks and exclamation marks as if he's, like, freaked out, but he just sounds, like, neutral.
And the other is stuck 200 years in the future.
Well, hurry up and bring them back.
I will, as soon as I get a new diamond. Then all your buddies have to do is plug in their respective chronogons and...
Plug them in? Where is Hoagie going to find an electrical outlet 200 years in the past?
Yes, well, he'll be needing my patented super battery then, won't he? Now, where did I put those patented super battery plans of mine?
Plans? How are we gonna get Hoagie plans?
Don't worry me with details, boy. Just help me find the plans. They're in this house somewhere.
Now what am I going to do?
I think I made myself perfectly clear. Step 1, find plans. Step 2, save world.
Step 3, profit.
3, get out of my house.
Mansion.
Get cracking.
Stop looking at me like it's my fault, Bernard.
I put them upstairs. That's got to be it. Upstairs.
There, it's off. But it's too late now. I think it's designed to run with something, more like a small rodent.
No shit.
Yoo-hoo! Dr. Fred?
It's not your fault. Why is not in quotations? Pill Bottle Jr. Why is it...
The plans! The plans!
I don't think I can pick that up. No way. There's things in there that look like they've been there for years. Doesn't anyone ever clean this thing? It's pretty darn cold.
Oh, really?
It's useless. No one will ever be interested in my design, so I'm ending my novelty inventing career right here in this tacky motel.
Wait, now it's a maniac motel?
I can't even do this right.
Gee, you look depressed.
What clued you in, Brainiac?
The gun was a good tip-off.
I'm having a crisis here. A
Really?
warehouse of anguish.
He's having
I'm
a
novelty
crisis?
goods designer
I couldn't
by
tell.
trade. I've come up with some fabulous ideas. The exploding lollipop, itching powder gum, and reverse 3D glasses, to name a few. The problem is, no one likes my designs. I send them all over the world and no one responds. I just wish someone would say they liked one just once. Oh, woe is me.
I like your design ideas.
Well, I didn't mean you.
You haven't seen any plans for a super battery around, have you?
Super battery? That sounds even worse than the things I come up with.
Maybe I can help cheer you up.
Oh, I can hardly wait.
Why don't you try whistling a happy tune?
I invented
Tune.
a whistle that turned your lips green. Nobody liked it. Ugh.
Maybe some calisthenics would help.
Last time I tried calisthenics, I ruptured my spleen. Ugh.
This guy's a lost cause.
Let's
He needs the
discuss
smiling
philosophy.
friends.
Okay, here's my philosophy. Life is completely pointless, especially mine.
Nietzsche had some interesting ideas along those
I'd love to
lines.
see someone, like, you know, just draw,
Oh, who
like, the
cares?
smiling friends trying to cheer this guy up or
All
whatever.
failures like me who couldn't make it in a real profession.
Nice music they pipe in here, huh?
It's from the Elevator Classics series. It seems like this one tune has been on all day. I've never been so depressed in my life.
What did you say your job was again?
I'm a novelty goods designer by trade. The problem is, no one likes my designs. I send them all over the world and no one responds. I just wish someone would say they liked one just once. Oh, woe is me.
Hi, my name's Bernard. What's yours?
Dwayne, isn't that depressing?
Never mind.
His name's Sweater? Oh, his name's Sleeping Conventioner.
Do you ever inhale flies when you snore like that? I'm trying to save the world from a nasty tentacle. You haven't seen any plans for a super battery around, have you? Nah, didn't think so. What's with that guy in the next room? What do you do to cheer up a failed novelty designer? Ice cream usually brightens me right up.
Why does he say ice cream like that?
I had an uncle who snored as loud as you do. The steelworks next door complained about the noise.
How do you know that?
Nice room you've got here. It reminds me of the greeting card store I used to work at.
Nice lore.
Well, thanks. You've been really helpful. I can't pick it up. That guy is lying on it. I can't move him an inch.
I'm gonna pick up the door.
I don't think I can pick that up.
Maybe wake him with a TV.
This beautiful 4,000-carat diamond can be yours today for the special rock bottom
Oh,
introductory
hello.
price of
Hello,
$2 million. The
Makima.
number to call is 1-800-STAR WARS.
Oh, there's 1-800
This
Star
is an
Wars again.
amazing once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I don't think I can pick that up.
Rash of cow tipping baffles police. Triangular man spotted at scene. Okay, so I guess that's his evil plan. To tip cows.
Green!
Bernard!
What are you doing up here?
Well, I couldn't stop Purple, and he's gonna go out and conquer the world, and I'm afraid of what he'll do if he catches me, if Dr. Fred doesn't find me first. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. Hey!
What's up, Bernard?
You haven't seen Dr. Fred's plans for a super battery around, have you?
No, just these world domination plans of Purple's. Any of Fred's plans would probably be in his office or the lab.
How's your new band doing?
Green tea and the sushi platter? We're doing great! We've decided to really capitalize on our strongest quality as a band.
Carefully crafted melody and distinctive counterpoint?
Volume, man, volume! We have a chance to win a Grimy Award as the loudest new band.
Am I a new streamer? Well, I mean, I have been streaming for, like, you know, a bit.
Have you gotten any airplay?
So, I don't know, maybe...
No, we're a little too experimental for most radio stations, but we have a huge following in the club scene.
Are you working on an album?
Yeah, we're doing a CD called Rap on the Forehead. I've got a few tracks hooked up through the stereo if you want to hear them.
Weren't you looking for a new guitarist a while back?
Yes, but we decided to go with a guy who plays power tools instead. We can generate a lot more sound that way.
That's great.
I am streaming on YouTube as well.
What do you suppose Purple's up to now?
Well, he wants to take over the world, so I figure he's up to something devious.
Pushing old ladies down the stairs?
I wouldn't doubt it, but I was thinking more along the lines of politics.
Want to help me save the world?
I'm afraid to leave the room. In fact, I don't think I can even move from this spot. Purple scares the daylights out of me.
How does a tentacle sit in a beanbag chair?
Oh, that part's easy. It's getting back out of it that's hard.
Why the litter box? Have you got a cat?
Don't ask.
He uses it, doesn't he?
Can you actually use that bowling ball?
No, Purple brought that in here after he grew arms.
But even
got
he
real
can't use it.
discouraged, though, because he doesn't have fingers.
Oh, okay.
Well, see you later, Green.
Yeah! Good luck in saving the world, B-Man.
See what he's got.
Wow, this is loud.
Dear God, I can...
Now, where did Dr. Fred go?
Okay, I need to turn that music off.
Whew. Excuse me.
What is it? I'm rather... Say, aren't you Bernard Bernoulli?
That's his name.
Yes, that's right.
I knew it! You broke into our mansion a few years ago to save your little friend. What did you come for this time?
That statue looks like a Tim Burton creation.
I'm trying to keep a tentacle from conquering the world.
Really? How nice.
You haven't seen any plans for a super battery around, have you?
Super battery, huh? Fred might have something like that.
Fred is the one who told me to find them.
Oh,
How's Dr. Fred doing?
well, he's still upset about the family financial situation, seeing that it's his fault and all. But he seems a lot better now that he stopped sleepwalking.
How did he wreck the family finances?
Well, we should have made millions on the computer game they made about us. But the resident genius locked the contract in the safe in his office and forgot the combination.
Fourth wall breaking.
What's wrong with sleepwalking?
Ordinarily nothing. But when Fred sleepwalks, he remembers the combination to the safe. I'd find him in the office, opening it, screaming like a cat in the oven, and slamming it again. Something about what's in there really scares him. Unfortunately, I was never able to catch the combination since he works it so fast.
How did he manage to stop sleepwalking?
He stopped sleeping. Fred drinks a lot of coffee.
I can tell.
I only drink decaf.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Come back any time, you big hunk.
Jesus Christ.
Creepy. Must be an...
By the way, your PNG looks good. Have you created it yourself? Yes, I have. Thank you.
Hey, aren't you Weird Ed Edison, the paramilitary nut?
Why, yes, Hey, do I know you?
Yeah, I'm Bernard Bernoulli. I broke into your house 5 years ago.
That's how you...
Hamster broke into your piggy bank.
Nope, doesn't ring a bell, but I can't remember much about that period anyway. My psychotherapist thinks something traumatic
I use a stream
happened to me back then that I broke
2
out.
of my artwork, but my channel got banned. I'm sorry about that. That sucks.
So you gave up the crazy military commando thing?
I'm really sorry about
I'm
that.
much better now. I don't have those bad thoughts anymore. Now I collect
I don't know why
stamps.
Twitch sucks. Shh. They might be listening.
Nice hamster. Does he do tricks?
No, he just sits there. I used to have a really smart hamster, but something happened to him.
The microwave.
What happened to the old hamster?
I don't remember.
Twitch doesn't have
When I
anything for
try,
small
all I
accounts.
can think
Yeah,
of
for
is a
real.
flash of light and this horrible sound.
What was the horrible sound?
It was sort of like ding. Oh God, I hear it in my dreams till
They only give you
day.
attention if you have 1K plus watching. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of stupid. I don't know how to get viewers.
Well, hope I didn't get you too excited. Bye.
Peace be with you.
Well, I got the... Kick is way better. It probably is, but sadly, Twitch
I'd
has
rather
the
not.
brand recognition going for it. Am I just doing character or other stuff too? You know, most of the time when I do art, it's kind of like, like spare time stuff or whatever. I don't know.
I can't reach it up there.
Then jump.
Nah. Woo, look at him go.
Wait, that's what... Then why did I do that? Can I get a favor from you? Sure, I guess? What do you mean by that?
I don't think I could get him from here. That buzzing fluorescent light makes the beef jerky look especially attractive.
I've set up my Twitter account a week or so later. Can you just give it a follow? Well, I don't have Twitter. I don't really, nor do I really, just plan on using it, really. But,
Nah,
sorry about that.
I'd rather not. Not funny enough. I don't think that would look better white. Spearmint, my favorite.
That is not spearmint.
You looking at me? Are you looking at me? Then who are you looking at, huh? I asked you a question. Okay, clown, that does it.
Bernard has
I hate
schizophrenia.
that clown. I can't. It's stuck.
If I need any panels or overlay kind of stuff for my channel, I could ask you in time, I guess.
No time for that now. I'm saving the world from Purple Tentacle.
Anytime I feel like, anytime you feel like you need me. Yeah, yeah. Understood. Do I have a Discord? Yeah, it's in my link tree. You'd see it like, you know, bottom left above the most recent follower.
That's quite a nice collection. Can I have it?
No, I mean, no. They mean a lot to me. Sometimes I think they're the only friends I've got.
That hamster really should get some exercise.
Well, Dad puts him to work down in the basement sometimes. But then he starts sweating, and then he gets wet, and then he gets cold, and then he refuses to work.
Your dad or the hamster?
Are you making fun of me?
No, I
get upset when people make fun of me.
I just meant...
Oh, it makes me so mad. I just want to relax. I want to relax. I'll be okay if I just focus on my stamps.
Are all your hobbies this fascinating?
I don't have any other hobbies. These stamps are my whole life. If anything were ever to happen to them...
How are the folks?
Well, Dad's in the basement doing an experiment. Mom's in the next room spying on a honeymoon. Ted's in the front yard.
Holding up a bowl of lard?
Well, it's a bird bath, actually, but it rhymes better your way.
Well, hope I didn't get you too excited. Bye.
Peace be with you.
Excuse me.
Hi there, my little wishy-washy, fishy-wishy.
God, this lady's a perv.
This is quite an array of gadgetry you have here.
Yes, it's the best surveillance system in the state.
Is that a Plexus 7000 VCR?
It sure is. It's got a dual-tape speed motor with cobalt casing. Don't touch it.
Are those xenophobe crystal matrix monitors?
They sure are. They're so clear you can see the fleas on the bedroom walls. Don't touch.
Do you think I could play with these a bit?
Absolutely not.
I was just admiring your statue.
Thank you. It's been in the Edison family since colonial times. One of Fred's ancestors carved it.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Come back anytime, you big hunk.
I'd suggest you to have some panels. You could walk me through that sometime, I guess. It'd be easier for us to get your handles easily, like I have to type the link all the way on another tab. Yeah, you know what, you have a point.
I don't understand what was wrong with exploding cat.
Hi.
Please, I'm too depressed to talk.
I will definitely get on that.
Hey,
What's up, Bernard?
you haven't seen Dr. Fred's plans for a super battery around, have you?
No, just these world domination plans of Purple's. Any of Fred's plans would probably be in his office or the lab.
Add you
Well,
on
see you
Discord to
later,
talk about that
Green.
anytime you feel like.
Yeah!
Well,
Good
thank
luck
you.
in saving the world, B-Man.
I don't need to take over the world. Uh-oh, this looks like it might work.
Do you want me to share some panels, though? Yeah, sure. I'd really appreciate that. I'll share some cute stuff according to your channel theme. Well, thank you.
Ahem. Late night? I'm still worried about that guy in the next room. You'd think that picture of dogs playing poker in his room would make him happy. He'd probably be happier if someone liked one of his designs. Well, thanks. You've been really helpful. Nah.
Couch Potato Shopping Channel, Wanda speaking.
I want to buy a diamond.
That will be $2 million. Do you have a major credit card?
I have a numbered Swiss bank account.
What's the number, sir?
It's 846-427-35327.
I'm sorry, the Credotron shows that account to be empty.
I'm sorry to do this to you, little fella, but it's for the future of the whole planet.
Why did I do that?
He looks pretty angry. I'd better not. He looks pretty angry.
Bit confused as to what to do. Give me a minute.
I've got the plans.
Quick, we have to flush them to Hoagie.
How did you get over there?
My ingenious super battery design, please.
You really flushed them.
Yes.
Down the toilet.
No, through time. Using the highly sophisticated time flux hydraulic vortex chamber I've installed in each chronogon, you can flush small inanimate objects to each other through time. Flush small inanimate objects to each other through time.
Hello? Dr. Fred, can you hear me? Drat.
Did you hear something?
No. Let's see if what's-his-name catches on.
Oh, great. I'm stuck in colonial times, tentacles are taking over the world, and now the toilet's backing up.
Okay, come over here. It's your old pal, Dr. Fred.
Dr. Fred, how'd you get in there?
I want you to pick up those plans you see in the chronogon, Hoagie. Bring them to Red Edison. He's my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He'll know what to do.
You need the plans to make a super battery so you can plug in your chronogon.
Okay, if you say so, Bernard.
Good boy. Does he have any experience with electronics?
Well, I once saw him take 3,000 volts directly through his head without batting an eye.
Oh, and we got a shitty advertiser here.
Well, he was already passed out when it happened.
Best viewers on blah blah blah.com. I don't take
Time for me to save the world, I guess.
I do not take kindly to advertisers like this. You are without a doubt banned. That's another day, another channel ban. Right there. Yeah, in case
This door appears to be locked.
in case you guys don't know,
This door
I do not
appears to
take
be
kindly
locked.
to people who advertise, like, you know, try to sell shit or scam me, like, through the chat. I do not take kindly to that at all. If I don't give any warnings for that, if you try to advertise anything, it's an instant ban from my streams. Like, no exceptions will be made. Let's go steal mail.
I can't open it.
Why?
What's up? Don't feel like talking, huh? Vow of silence or something, probably, right? Well, that's cool. I have something for Red Edison.
Yeah, guys, do not follow the link in the chat. It's most likely just a scam.
Do you know where I could find him?
Like, a lot of these, chat scammers, it's all bullshit. Right, John Hancock. Smoke detector, which is a bird with a bell. That's just, like, that's very, like, ingenious, not gonna lie. Yeah, scammers are getting out of hand.
Excuse me. Yes? Whoa, you're like George Washington. Very much like him, according to my wife, Mrs. Washington. My name's Hoagie. Like the sandwich? How quaint. Is it true about you and the cherry tree? Oh yes, it's quite true. Why, I've cut down acres of cherry trees in my day. Would you give me a demonstration? I don't see why I should. Do you really have wooden teeth? As a matter of fact, I do make use of artificial teeth. I find them to be far superior to the ordinary enamel variety. Wow, what do you brush them with? I use a toothbrush, much like everyone else, and a bit of wood polish, of course. Doesn't that taste awful? Not if you take them out first. Don't you have a problem with splinters? I've been to war, boy. No one who's heard the thunder of musket fire, smelled the sulphur from a cannon blast, and felt the fear in the hearts of his comrades is going to be bothered by a little thing like, oh, blast it. Well, what about termites?
He just had elegant pain.
My Uncle Henry has false teeth, too. Fascinating, I'm sure. Weren't you president or something? Yes, I expect to be chosen president unanimously. I'm very well connected. Do you think I should be the ecology president or the education president? I'm a big fan of education. Really? How surprising. What are you looking at out there? The future of our nation.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Those outhouses? No. I was just admiring my reflection in the window. Striking, aren't I? I've been thinking about what you said about cherry trees. Pondering the great truths, eh? Well? I think I'll go look at some trees right now.
Yeah, we gotta manipulate him.
Excuse me. Yes?
Where am I from? The USA.
I've been thinking about what you said about cherry trees. Pondering the great truths, eh? Well? I bet you've lost it. You couldn't cut down a tree to save your grandmother. Lost it, have I? Why, I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby. But as you can see, there isn't. I only cut down cherry trees. Family tradition, you understand, cherries only. There's nothing out there but cedar and kumquats. Hey, tall, dark, and spiffy, my name's Hoagie.
Well, how quaint. I am, of course, Thomas Jefferson, noted scholar, musician, horseman, student of the sciences, member of the bar.
Oh, sure, I've heard of you, dude.
Just quickly doing a little research.
What are you guys doing in here?
We're writing the Constitution for the United States. Right now, it's just a Constitution, I'm afraid. We hit a slight creative block right after the preamble. That's why we put up a suggestion box over there.
Dude, I loved your work on the Declaration of Independence.
I was talking about it like it's
Thank
literature.
you. What was your favorite part?
I like the we the people part.
That's not in the Declaration of... Say, that's not bad. Maybe we can use it.
Later, brah.
What? What's going to happen later?
They don't seem to have gotten too far. I can't open it. Bitchin'.
Bitchin'.
I don't wanna. I don't wanna.
This is a bucket. There's more. I'm expecting you guys to have said, "Dear God," and no.
Bitchin'. Yo,
Why is John Hancock
Hello?
tweaking?
what's up, you cold?
Cold? I'm freezing.
Well, why don't you put a coat on?
I'm wearing a coat, you nitwit. I've even got this blanket which makes me itch, and I'm still freezing.
Shouldn't you guys be working instead of just sitting there?
Writer's block. We can't think of any amendments or anything, so we put a suggestion box over there. I don't suppose you have any brilliant ideas?
You could guarantee the right to free speech.
Free speech? No, that'll never work.
How come you sign your name so big?
Astigmatism.
Really? Let me see your palms.
All right. The truth is that a friend once told me that women go crazy over guys with a big signature.
Okay.
Why don't you build a fire?
Well, I keep asking Jefferson to build a fire, but he won't. Says he needs the log for posterity and won't part with it.
You mean it's like a symbol of growth or something?
I don't get any respect around here. Why, I bet if George I spent the winter in Valley Forge, Washington was cold, we'd get some heat in here.
Well, I gotta go, dude. I don't wanna.
Okay, so that's not gonna work.
The Constitutional Convention invites your comments, critiques, amendments to the Constitution.
Oh!
Super battery, eh? Brilliant design. Sometimes I amaze myself. Now all I need is oil, vinegar, and some gold.
Alright. Oil, vinegar, and gold. Meanwhilest.
Soon all the power of the heavens will be mine! All mine! If only we had some nasty weather!
George sleeps here. If I...
Here I am, don't get your carols in an uproar. Excuse me, Mr. Washington.
Hey, lady.
Yes, Mr. Washington?
Don't you have any cleaning supplies?
Like most maids, I keep them on me cart, in the hall.
My name's not Washington, it's Hoagie.
That's funny, Mr. Washington. Imagine being named after a sandwich.
No, really, I'm not Washington.
You're George Washington, occupation founding father. It says so in the register.
You're right, I am Washington.
I knew it.
She needs glasses.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Yes, there's lots to be done.
Hey, look at this. Look at that. Look. You guys see this? Monday, I played, the Sam and Max game. So, there's...
The
Look.
late Max Addix, his petard runneth over. A lamentable fate for such a patriotic dude.
That's just hilarious. He just makes a cameo there.
Oh, ha! Get away from that. It's a good thing I finished in there quickly. Now scram! They just don't make founding fathers like they used to.
Okay, maybe I should have closed the door first.
Here I am, don't get your carols in an uproar. Excuse me, Mr. Washington. Oh, ha!
Damn it.
Get away from that. It's a good thing I finished in there quickly. Now scram! They just don't make founding fathers like they used to.
told you guys I'll get to the flag next. I'm working as fast as I can.
Hey, chill. Take your time.
Don't tell me you've got another design change for the flag.
I've got another design change for the flag.
I knew it. What's the current brainstorm from our fickle founding fathers?
We need a babe in a leather bikini swinging a broadaxe.
Oh, what the heck. At this point, I'd do anything just to have it over with. Put the pattern on the table, and I'll look at it when I'm done with this job.
I don't understand that technical stuff. Grody, man. I don't go through people's underwear.
How do you know there's underwear in there? There's a horse.
A horse is a horse, of course. Hi, horsey.
Hi yourself.
Nice teeth.
Thanks. I paid quite a bit for them.
I didn't think horses could talk.
Maybe they just never had anything to say to you. Ever think of that?
You mean horses have been snubbing me my whole life?
If you want to put it that way.
Is this some kind of a trick?
I don't do magic. I'm just a horse.
Did I mention how great your teeth look?
Thanks again.
What's a nice horse like you doing in a place like this?
Hey, I live here. What are you doing here?
I'm trying to get back to the future and save the world.
The future, huh? And I thought that Franklin guy was off his nut.
Well, I gotta go.
See you later.
Question is, which one's stuffed and which one's the real McCoy?
I assure you that we are both real, but we are neither one of us McCoys. We are Edisons, Ned and Jed.
Who's who?
Does it really matter?
In the end,
Even our dear father can't tell us apart. He only knows that one of us is left-handed while the other is right, but that neither of us are following in his tiny scientific footsteps. Hold still, Jed. So, I'm almost too frightened to ask, are you the marble delivery man? Or the model?
I'm the model. Should I take my clothes off now?
I hope not.
No. No, you most definitely should not. We couldn't get your body shape right anyway, unless we cemented 2 slabs of marble together. But then your statue would have a big seam in it.
Damn.
That's okay. It would have one anyway.
Look, don't call us. We'll call you.
Dang. I'm the delivery man, okay, if I unload in here?
Actually, we are well supplied with medium, so thank you, no.
Sorry, hope I haven't jostled you.
Too late.
Use it for what? Yipe. I don't wanna.
Cats hate water, right?
I don't wanna.
But he's got morals. Oh, that sound is foul.
Nah. No way could I pick that up. It's too complicated for me.
How is it? How are you?
It's blocked up with somebody's bed. It's a little cage with a canary in it, perched above a little lever.
Alright, so I think I've played for long enough. I'm kind of at a block right now, and like always, I will get back to this game. I will get back to all of these games eventually. But you know, since I'm kind of at like, you know, a block, I guess that'll be the end of the stream. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching the stream. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's 6:30 p.m. where we'll be playing Beavis and Butthead Virtual Stupidity. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.